and welcome. Let's go talk to Hagrid. This is for the giant dung beetle. There you are. I came as fast as I could. What's the matter? I hate to bother you, but I'm worried sick. I could really use your help. It'll be alright. Just tell me what happened. Well, the Ministry rescued a giant dung beetle from a Muggle circus and placed the special creature in me care. After years on the road with Muggles, it was too disorientated to be released into the wild, you see. But now the giant dung beetle is lost. I've been looking all over, and I can't seem to find it. You want me to help you track it down? The problem is, the poor creature is mixed up and disorientated, so I'm not sure where to look for it. Where did you last see it? We were here playing in the garden. I only looked away for a second, but then when I turned back, it was gone. Then it may be somewhere nearby. If we hurry, it won't get far. I knew it was a good idea to call you. I was as lost and confused as a giant dung beetle before you showed up. I'll see what I can do. I've little experience with giant dung beetles, but this one sounds quite unique. Perhaps you should tell me a little more about it. I'll tell you everything I know. So we know the giant dung beetle is hiding here in the garden, but it's like its smaller cousins. It spends most of its time gathering dung to eat still or use to build a nest. And given this giant beetle's giant size, we can assume it will be looking for a large supply of dung. If we find a large supply of dung, we'll find the dung beetle. I used dung to fertilize the garden, but I have already searched all over and didn't find the creature there. Who else at Hogwarts may have a large supply of dung? If dung's a good fertilizer, I bet Professor Spout will have some in the herbology classroom. I know for a fact she uses dragon dung to make fertilizer for her venomous tentacula. Let's head to herbology. Good idea. Since you have some experience with this type of creature, you should be able to handle it. Then I'm off to herbology. What's wrong, Professor Spout? Someone or something has made off with all of my precious dragon dung, and I need that dung to fertilize my venomous tentacula. Without it, my poor deadly darling won't be able to grow. I have come here looking for a missing giant dung beetle. I thought I might have come to your greenhouse where you have or had a large supply of dragon dung. We need to track you down this instant. I need that dung back and soon. If I'm going to help you find your dung, I'll need to search the classroom for clues. Whoever or whatever made off with the dung is sure to have left something behind. We'll search together. This trail of dung seems to lead out of the room and down the hall. Must have rolled off that way with my dung. Perhaps but what explains this dung bomb I found it right by the trail? It's not like anything I've seen from Zonkos. In fact, from the look of it appears to be homemade. I don't think a giant dung beetle could have made it. There's only one person I know with the talent and inclination to make something like this. But why would she steal my dung to sell it for some elaborate prank, or perhaps to feed the dung beetle? It's probably for a prank. She's always got them on her brain. And then we better stop her immediately. I need the dung, and I won't see it wasted. I'll go to Tulip. Perhaps I can get her to return you dung. That would be wonderful. Alright, I'll follow the trail of dung and see where it leads. So you're the one who stole Professor Spout's dung. You'd better keep your distance. These dung bombs are still in a delicate state. You don't want to accidentally set one off. What are you doing here? This doesn't concern you. It does. Hagrid's worried about the giant dung beetle. He asked me to help him find it. I checked in the herbology classroom where I found the trail of dung and one of your homemade dung bombs. I followed all the clues here. And now that you know where everyone is, you can leave us to our work. Are you planning some kind of epic prank? If not, then what? I can't get into it, so you'd better just go. But if I'm leaving, I'm taking the giant dung beetle with me and the dung. Look at the strength. I can't give it up just yet. It's so powerful I can gather huge amounts of dung in no time at all. We have a lot of work to do. After we make a few thousand dung bombs, I'm going to sell them for less than zonkos and make heaps of dough. What do you think? It's a bit exploitative, don't you think? Unless you're splitting the profits with your helper here. That thing has no use for galleons, but I do. If you knew the whole story, you'd forgive me for going to such extreme measures. I don't mean to be rude, but that's none of your business. Now, if you'll leave us to it, we have some dung bombs to make. And Professor Sprout needs that done to fertilize her plant. I know you're not a fan of authority, but perhaps kidnapping a magical creature and putting them to work for you is going a bit far. You're shaking. I'm sorry if I upset you. Then what is it? You can trust me. I really shouldn't say anything. Of course you can. You can tell me anything. Believe me, if it will be alright, if you just trust me. We have been through a lot together. Whatever this is, we'll get through it. Thanks for reminding me. But it's not me that needs help. It's my toad. Where is the little guy? I made a special trip to Zonko's the other day, and I lost sight of him for a moment outside. But couldn't find him, and I have just learned why. Dennis has been kidnapped. What do you mean? I received a ransom howler. It demanded more money than I have ever seen in my whole life. I wanted to tell you, but the ransom note said the kidnapper would do something terrible if I told anyone. I wanted to use the giant dung beetle to make enough dung bomb to pay the ransom. But I'm starting to worry that even with its help, I won't be able to raise the money in time. I'm so worried for Dennis, I don't know what else to do. No, I did. It was a howler, but it shredded itself after delivering the horrible news. We can start by examining the scraps of the ransom howler for any clues. Maybe then we can determine who has Dennis and come up with a plan. I think the howler scraps are still in the bin in my dome room. I'll dig them out and we can look through them. Brilliant, I'll let Hagrid know the giant dung beetle is safe, but we can return this dung to Professor Sprout. perspective-wise, the beetle would present quite a challenge. Have you brought me another stylistic challenge? The Ravenclaw common room, and now we can get to work. Thanks for inviting me here. Examining the kidnapper's ransom hollow for clues will be a good place for two starts. We'll find something that points us to where Dennis the Toad is being held. I really appreciate your help. You and the giant dung beetle, I mean. I was so happy we found it. He said it could travel with us as long as it likes. As long as we keep an eye on it, that is. It doesn't want to leave your side. After all the dung bombs you two made together, perhaps you're the one it's taken a liking to. It wants to help Dennis. It seems keen on that idea. It's nice to have a big, powerful creature on your side. It may prove itself quite useful. We'll have to take this all one step at a time. Let's examine those hollow scraps. For the most part, it looks like a standard hollow, except these pieces are stained with a golden substance. And when you smell them, they have a caramelly scent. It's like butterbeer, don't you think? Of course, that's exactly. Someone spilled butterbeer on the corner of this hollow before sending it. And the only one place I know of that would sell butterbeer to a low-life kidnapper of toads. You could be right. Just disreputable enough. If I am, we should head to the Hog's Head Inn immediately. This may be our chance to catch the kidnapper off guard. What's wrong? Do you think we are on the wrong track? I think we should follow up on this lead and go search for more clues. But this is all a bit more serious than I'm used to. Be sympathetic. I understand being nervous. It's a scary situation. But whatever happens, we'll face it together. We have gone up against difficult odds before, and having you by my side has made all the difference. Thanks for understanding. It's good to know I can be, honest with you. If you are still feeling a bit nervous, why don't you bring a few of your homemade dung bombs? If we run into the kidnapper, we can make them regret messing with us. I'll bring some homemade dung bombs, and with our trusty giant dung beetle on our side, we make quite a team, don't you? And I think we are as ready as we'll ever be. Then let's head to Hog's Head. Don't look me in the eye. Shove off. What is that thing? Whatever that creature is, I hope it's thirsty. You will wait. This place is full of disreputable types. Thanks to the butterbeer staying on the ransom hollow, we know those are chain Dennis kidnappers here. We don't know how long ago they were here, or where they may be going next. If any of the patrons saw something, they probably be able to point us in the right direction. Let's talk to a few patrons. That's not gonna get you anywhere. Or maybe an adorable little fighting toad. Alright, how about you, madam? I mind my own business. This isn't working and we are running out of time. We need to think of a different approach. Get that thing away from me. Call off your goon. What are you? Our goon. Perhaps we'll call it off if you tell us what we want to know. Just get that thing away from me. So you you did see someone here waiting Hallows and not too long ago either. A dark witch, she was a splashing butterbeer all about this shop. It was probably Mula, the person who kidnapped Dennis. Did you see where she was headed? Did you hear that? The kidnapper may very well be in Nocturne Alley. If that's true, we won't have time to travel back to Hogwarts for backup. If we don't know who it is or what they are up to, it could be dangerous to face them alone. But we are not alone, remember? We will bring the giant dung beetle. You saw how intimidating it was in our interrogation? You're right, we just saw how those dark witches and wizards cower up before its mate. With its powerful creature by our side, we could catch the kidnapper off guard. Alright, let's go to save Dennis. We'll head to Nocturne Alley together. Seems like there's trouble afoot. I'm tough, but perhaps not tough enough to face a creature like that. That's an enormous beetle from Hogshead. Keep your eyes peeled. Based on what we hold at Hogshead Inn, a dark witch may have composed the ransom hallow, and she may have come this way. If it's true, she could be anywhere. Could be around here too? No, I mean, he's right there. He's headed our way. Korean Crib, I should have known. Blimey, not you again. I had hoped that Chinese fireball debacle was the last time I'd have to see your mug. Let me guess, the toad belongs to you? He's mine, and you better not have hurt him. He's fine, a bit annoying, but fine. And if he's your toad, then you're the one who owes me a ransom. Now pay up. Expelliarmus. Oh, come on, really? Get the giant dung beetle. We still have got our dung bombs. You two keep them coming, and we'll teach Crib a lesson. It's time to rescue Dennis. Oh shit. We're doing the story. This is part chapter 9 of year 3. Meet Tulip. Welcome back. Is Barnaby Lee on our side? You made me beat him up in a duel, but he will help us out. We are going to need all the help we can get. We need to lure Madam Pince out of the library and find the vault in the restriction section. And that's before we face whatever is inside the vaults. Barnaby will be able to take care of Mula. How's your relationship with Madam Pince? She thinks I'm thoughtful. I'd say she likes me, sort of. We need to get her out of the library. To get to the restriction section, someone will have to create a diversion. Who do you think will be the best getting rid of Madam Pince? Bill knows his way around the library and can use his new authority as prefect to distract Madam Pince. Everyone else can keep watch for the professors and warn us if they are coming. Perfect. Get ready to enter the next vault while I make my final preparations. Practice the magic. Boggarts are everywhere. Students are afraid, so the other prefects can't get at anyone To leave the dormitories. I know I need to distract Madam Pince so we can sneak into the restricted section. Will you help me practice my spells? I want to be ready for whatever is inside the vaults. I'll show you some of my new wand techniques I've learned. All of you studying and training has paid off. It seems like you are more powerful every time I see you. I knew I made the right choice when I picked you to come with us. Just let me know when you are ready to enter the restricted section. Are you ready to break another close vault? My friends are behind me, and I've done everything I can to prepare. I'm ready. You're our leader. Your brother would be proud. Are you sure you want to do this, Barnaby? I'm not even sure what we are even doing. Fair enough, Bill. Let's go get on with it before we get caught. Good, I brought the book we found inside the ace vault. Let's go over the plan. Bill will distract Madam Pince once she's out of the way. I and Dan will hold you to the restricted section and find the entrance to the vault. If Mueller tries to interfere, it will be Barnaby's job to hold her off. As soon as we are inside the vault, me and Bill will take the lead and break the curse on the door. What are you doing here, Mr. Weasley? The library is closed for the night. I don't mean to disturb you, Madam Pince. I'm only doing the duties of the Gryffindor prefect. I've learned that our first year Hufflepuff planted stink pellets on the highest shelf on the furthest wall from the restricted section. That could ruin every book in school in the vicinity. I have to locate it immediately. I probably shouldn't enjoy breaking the rules this much. Fred and George must be rubbing all off on me. Not bad, Prefect. My younger brothers laughed at me everything, or taught me everything I could ever want to know about mischief making. This is it. I'll use the unlocking charm, so. What do you want, Mueller? I want inside the coast vault, same as you. This is much less pitiful reason. I just want to watch you all bleed. Walk out that door before I knock both of you through the wall. You can't fight me. It's my job to fight you, isn't it? This is between me and Mueller. Oh, I'm gonna win easily. Oh shit. The minion do what? Ah shit, I forgot I was stunned. She may actually beat me. I beat you again, Mueller. It's finished. I haven't even started yet. Out of the way, you glorified troll. No, I don't take orders from you anymore. Then you can suffer with your new friends. Go, I'll hold him off. That was the plan, remember? Good on him for remembering. Let's go to the restricted section. Look at this place. You'd think students would need advanced defense against the dark arts training to enter. But never after dark. I don't know I like. But I like it. Your brother's notes said the book will reveal the entrance to the coast vaults, but how? I don't know, but we have to hurry, split up, and look through everything. Why is there only one book missing? You did it. I got rid of Mula and Ismelda, but if I know them, then they'll run straight to Snape. Then we better enter the coast vault. Did the other vault look like this? Yes, but no, never this terrifying. Something doesn't feel right. Be ready. Who said that? Voldemort? Oh, this is sick. Avada Kedavra! I know they are boggarts, but it feels so real, I'm afraid. No, I won't let it. You take them. Spectral Patronum. Oh yeah, ridiculous. I have to cast it each time? Ridiculous. What? Ridiculous. Don't thank me yet. It's not over. Jacob's research talks about facing your greatest fear. You beat the boggarts, but maybe we should say our fears out loud. Voldemort, Mueller, losing my family, clowns. Clowns? Can't be the only one who thought those boggarts were more frightening after dark was cast ridiculous. It's not working. Something is worse. Something's wrong. Jacob, I don't understand. It's already inside you. You have to fate. Fate. Fate what? There was nothing worse than death. There's plenty worse than death. A quick, easy, painless death. I'd rather take that than fucking torture for a month-long torture. Way longer than that. Like, ever been tortured for weeks on end, days on end? I'd say that's way worse than death. Ever been betrayed? Have your gold cheated on you in front of you? That's way worse than death. Ridiculous. Now it's Clown Voldemort. Clown Demote. I don't know. Are you okay? What happened? I don't know. We were frozen, suspended in the air like a puppet. Is everyone alright? I don't know if the coast is broken or not, but we have to get out of this room. And not until we get what we came for. All I did was touch the last one and it opened. There's something written here. To open a wizard must make the ultimate sacrifice. You have to die to open the vault. I think it means you have to be willing to give up magic. Jacob understood. I thought Jacob's wand was broken when he was expelled, but what if he broke it himself to open the vault? Maybe if I touched to the column. Ooh hoo hoo. What's inside? It's a map of the Forbidden Forest and an arrow. Is that oh no, it's not a mod, it's a map. We'll work it out somewhere else if these fake you-know-whos don't get us again. Snape will. Well then, thank you for watching. Catch you next time, and peace. Let's go meet our friends. Choose to banishing Boggarts. Always good to see you. Rumor around the tap is that someone opened another coast vault. All hail the conquering coastbreaker. I never could have done it without all of you. Let's enjoy it while we can. They say Professor Snape is on the length. Mila told him about Madam Pince, the restricted section in the Coast Vault. She forgot to mention how I defeated both her and Ismelda. There's no proof, and Madam Pince is too proud to admit what happened. Even I'm not worried. I don't want to say we owe it all to my brilliant plan, but what did you find in the vaults? Is it a clue to the next one? I found a hand-drawn map of the Forbidden Forest and an arrow that's missing, and an arrowhead. I'd wager all my gobstones that the next coast vault is in the Forbidden Forest. Why is there a letter R in the corner of the map? I've been wondering the same thing. Why is everyone looking at me? Last year we found letters addressed to you that were signed R, and I told you I don't remember anything after being frozen in the coastal ice. You must remember something. Sure. Take it easy. Ben's on our side. If this R person drew this map, maybe it will lead us to them. Ben has to know something. I'm telling the truth, Warren. Why can't you? Let's worry about my mysterious maps and unexplained memory loss another day. We are here to celebrate our triumph over the Coast Vault. Having one last butterbeer before you go home for the summer? That's right, Hagrid, pull up a chair. I'm on my way back to the castle, but I wanted to let you know that those is a lot few Boggarts than before. Miracle, I say. Professor McGonagall instructed you to keep that information to yourself, Rubeus. Professor Dumbledore So, I'm sorry, sir. I shouldn't have said that. Rumors you have been gone this entire year. Did you just get back? I did. I found who I was looking for here and there. Not sure I understand. You're not alone, and we will discuss that further in my office. This has become something of a tradition. Our annual opportunity to discuss your unprecedented heroics and egregious misbehavior. I understand that a substantial amount of mayhem transpired in my absence. Dragons in the common room, werewolves in the greenhouse, Voldemort himself lurking in every cupboard. Apparently, even I made more than one appearance in Boggart form. Is it true that all of the Boggarts are gone? Boggarts can never truly be banished because they are born of human emotion. Fortunately, they can be of some use. Defense against the dark arts classes can practice ridiculous on those Boggarts for the years to come. I'm sure a few Boggarts were nothing compared to what you faced in the Coast Vault. Tell me everything. From what you have told me, it sounds as though someone else tampered with the Coast Vault, releasing the Boggarts. But you would know better than me. There's someone who would know better than both of us. Do you know where I have been this year? Seeking the world's finest Coastbreaker, one who has intimate experience with the Coast Vaults. She was an exceptional pupil of mine back when my beard was a little shorter. At present, she is exploring recently discovered ruins under the Basilian Wizarding School. When next year begins, she will be here at Hogwarts. I will be most interested to hear her opinion of the vaults and of you. You have once again directly disobeyed me. Yet you have once again broken the coast that threatened us all. I am running out of excuses for you. Break one more rule and I will not be able to insulate you from serious punishment. Actions are far better than apologies. Take Fawkes, for instance. From time to time, the Phoenix is reborn, fresh and rejuvenated. You have that power too. Take the summer, and when you return to Hogwarts, starts fresh. But before you take the summer, take 100 points for Gryffindor. So we're gonna go gather in the Great Hall. It's the end of another year of Hogwarts. I think we have all learned as much about ourselves this year as we have about witchcraft and wizardry. But enough of the past, let's talk about the present. Most specifically, this year's winner of the House Cup. In fourth place, Hufflepuff, 18,058 points. Third place, Slytherin with 18,059 points. In second, Ravenclaw with 18,064 points. And with 3,061 points, Gryffindor blew them away. We won the House Cup. Enjoy this delicious feast and have a wonderful summer. Chapter 1, Year 4 begins. Another conquering your fears and an assortment of you-know-who Boggarts. You return to Hogwarts to open the next Coast Vault and finally find your brother. Damn. Well, thank you all for watching. Catch you next time, and peace.